The sexy, steamy, sultry Austin Idol, and we have him here with us in the studio today. That was quite a piece of video there.
I was very impressed with it, and as a matter of fact, Jerry, I want to come right out here in front at the outset of this interview and just say it's really a pleasure to be here, and I'm just tickled pink to be the first guest on your first show.
Well, naturally, I'm glad to have you here because they asked me, they said, who would you want to have as your first guest? And naturally, my partner, Austin Idol. Now, if somebody had come to me a couple of years ago and said, you and Austin Idol will someday be doing a television talk show together, I would have thought they were pretty far out. But here we are, and I'm glad to have you here. And what do you want to talk about? Now, this is, this is a segment we're going to do a one-on-one interview. They don't want me to pull any punches. The people want to get to know the real Austin Idol during this time. Now, we don't have a lot of time to do this. We're going to have to get down and the real meat of the personality here. So first of all, we saw the footage there of the Las Vegas, the showgirls, the gambling casinos, that kind of thing. Now, let me preface this by saying sometimes the wrestlers say they're from someplace when they're not actually from there. But are you from Las Vegas, Nevada?
Well, actually, Jerry, I'm glad you asked me that question. Actually, I'm from Yugoslavia, but
is that right?
No, I certainly am from Las Vegas. I'm right outside of Las Vegas, Lake Mead, Nevada, and of course, I'm sure you've heard of it. And I don't know how many people in our viewing audience have, but
Lake Mead. Oh, I know Lake Mead well. Now that would qualify
place
as being Las Vegas, wouldn't it?
Yes, it is definitely Las Vegas.
Okay. Well, now. Another thing, don't bother about what I'm doing here. I'm just going to do a little bit of sketching. Another thing that we're going to have on the show is each week I'm going to draw a caricature of my special guest, and I'll possibly give this to you at the end of the show. It's just sort of a little present for being on here. Okay?
A token?
A token of appreciation for you being on here. So I'm going to draw, but I'm going to listen to you talk. Now, as I said earlier, we had asked the viewers to send in some questions, and we got a lot of mail about Austin Idol. And one of the main questions is Austin Idol married?
Well, Jerry, that's a very easy question for me to answer. Of course I'm not married, simply for the reason that, I know in the past, since I've been in this area and a lot of other areas that I've wrestled in, a lot of people, when they look at the idol, they say, you know, that Austin Idol, he's got a big mouth and sometimes he doesn't know when to shut it. Well, that may very well be true, but because I do a lot of boasting, and a lot of people think that I'm a braggart and I'm a little bit conceited, and I've got to admit, there's a camera on me now. Oh, even when I look at that face, I do get a little excited myself. But no, I'm not married, Jerry. I don't think it would be fair to the population of the female society, not only in the United States, but the entire world. I don't think it would be fair to them.
Okay. That's getting a little deep in here. But anyway, so to all the girls out there, that's Austin Idol would be classified as available then, right?
I'm certainly one of the most eligible bachelors in the world today.
Okay, I want to ask you something now. Of course, Austin and I talked before we went on the air. This is kind of I don't know if you'd say a touchy subject. You're not crazy about talking about this, but I just wanted to get it real quickly. February the 6th, 1975, you wrestled in Miami, Florida. You were flying on your way back home with 3 other wrestlers, and a plane crashed into the ocean. One of the wrestlers, Bobby Shane, was killed. You had severe injuries to your legs. They thought you'd never wrestle again, but you came out of that. And tell us just briefly about that, if you could.
Well, it was just one of those unfortunate circumstances, and just basically like you said, we'd wrestled in Miami Beach that particular evening. We were flying to Tampa, Florida in a small plane, and unfortunately we flew into some just horrendous weather conditions, and basically the plane crashed into the water. One wrestler was killed, Bobby Shane, who had quite a reputation as a wrestler, and 2 or 3 other people were injured real bad, and I was injured bad enough where I couldn't wrestle for about 6 months, Jerry. But fortunately, I guess the man upstairs and the physical condition I was in, here I am.
And you are back. And I might add, of all the partners that I've ever had, bar none, you've been there when I needed you, and you got to be classified as the best. And Austin Idol, I appreciate you being here. You're going to stick around with us the rest of the day. And this is just a real quick sketch now here. If you can get a shot of that, how you like that, huh?
I think that's fantastic, Jerry. I guess that's why you've got the reputation of being the artist that you are.
Budding artist. Do I have any potential at all? What do you?
I think so. Okay. I really think so.
Okay, thanks.
Look out, Michelangelo.
That's right. Now, this is yours for being here. Thanks a lot, Austin. We got more to come on the Jerry Lawler Show. You stay with us, okay? We'll be back right after this word.